I'm Brandy with Johnston Realty.
And I'm Tyler Johnston with Johnston Realty.
And we're here with your, I was going to say Commerce County, but we said Natrona. Just kidding.
Natrona County market update for the week of June, not January.
We're doing good.
Yes, good start right now. Well, what's today? The 24th. So
22nd.
June 23rd. 23rd, because yesterday was the 23rd.
We'll get it right.
And if not, who cares? So in Natrona County right now, there are
231 active.
Mm-hmm. And then I already forgot because I was going
88 pending? No, sold. 88 sold.
And 173 are pending right now.
Yeah.
We actually just came from a networking event put on by Fairway Mortgage up at the 19th hole. Some of the things that they're talking about as far as Casper market stuff, things are kind of switching a little bit. We're seeing a little bit more where buyers are asking for a few more things than they used to be. So there's still a little bit of a switch going on right there, kind of gradually.
Yeah.
Are you seeing that too, do you think?
I think so. And again, it just depends on the price market that you're in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think that there's definitely some of that. And then we are also seeing different pricing strategies. We kind of talked about that with different agents, how, do you list it at what the clients think that it should be, but you think it should be less? There's just different ways to market that. So of course, let us know if you want a market analysis. We could tell you compared to sold in your area within the last couple of months what the market is looking like.
Yeah, so if you're curious about listing, if you're curious about buying, definitely reach out to us. We'd love to visit with you, see what we can do for you there.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a good time.
Yeah.
Good time to sell and buy.
Yeah, you were also talking with Jacob, one of our preferred lenders, and he was mentioning, depending on, so I have a deal that we're going to be closing on, and I asked, so when should we close? We can move it up, and he mentioned if you close at the last part of the month, then you have less that you have to prepay in taxes. Then you only have a couple of days to prepay of taxes to prepay. So that's one thing we really love about our local lenders, is that they think about all of those things instead of just...
Yeah, the little things that it seems simple when you're going to close. I don't want you to close till the last week of the month. It's going to save you so much money on taxes. And it's all those little things that you get when you work with a local lender that really knows...
Yeah, and he knows you're going to have to pay that, regardless, but it depends on how much your closing costs, how much they have to prepay versus will be put in escrow, and when your first payment is going to be due. If it's not due till the couple months, so you skip a month, so he can help maximize that, which I think is great and a good little extra service that they do.
So. If you have any questions, make sure you reach out to them. And then as far as a maintenance tip for this week?
I know that the weather has been crazy. We've been seeing hail and some crazy wind. So definitely make sure you're paying attention if one of those big storms have come through, or if you have had hail, to your roof, to your siding. Some things you might not notice until much later, and insurance companies aren't covering it if it's not noticed within
a certain period of time.
Right.
And then it also, one of the things that agents and people around town have also been talking is, make sure you, like the text I sent out last week, you got to get a couple of different opinions, because right now, sometimes, especially on roofs, you get opinion from one contractor, one company, and it may vary different from another one. And so check it out now. Like I said, after the storms are hit, before, if you're looking to sell or buy, you get into that situation where, okay, now what's the real story? How are we going to navigate this when one person is saying we need to do a little bit of repairs, and the next person is saying you need to replace the whole roof?
Yeah.
So
yeah, that definitely.
Check it out as it's coming through.
Yeah, and keep your paperwork. If you do have a roofer come and, your insurance claim, and you do have a roofer come and repair that, and then they certify it, keep that paperwork. So if and when you do sell in the next couple years, even having that paperwork is really important.
I had one, we sold and closed in Douglas, and a storm had gone through on um, Wednesday, and we closed on Friday. And then they were just getting ready to sell, and so they called their insurance company, said, "Hey, could you come take a look at it?" Insurance company says, "Yes, that definitely is damaged. It needs replaced. However, the storm that we're giving credit for the damage to the roof happened on the 10th before you closed, so you're not covered, and we're not going to pay for it." So also, if you're in the process of buying right now and you've already done your inspections, you
Yeah,
may need
if
to go
a
have that
storm
checked
has
out
come
again
through,
if the
you may
storm's
want
coming
to,
through.
yeah,
Just
you
make
may
sure.
want to pay just to have an extra because of the storms.
Yep. Just before closing, so that
So
way
you
you know
have
you're good.
proof. Yeah, good idea. If you guys have anything that's going on in the area, or if you have questions, please put it down below. We would love to answer your questions and feature your information or any events that you would like to tell us about.
Thanks, and everybody have a great week.